Hello, Grizzlies, and welcome back to another episode of Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K, and if you're brand new here and not a Grizzly yet, all you got to do is subscribe, hit the bell, then you're Grizzly. Please give this video a thumbs up as we wait for people to roll in. And yes, I'm sure you've all seen the video with the boyfriend. Of course, that's not all I'm doing here today. I wouldn't just be like, let's go live and just look at the video we've all seen. And guys, do you really think I haven't seen the video? I'm disappointed that you all think I didn't wake up and it's the first thing I saw. You know how many emails are rolling in today? Like right now, even 10 minutes ago, like, oh my word, have you seen this? Yes, of course I've seen it. I'm following the case like a hawk. What? What? All day long. Man, hello mods. Thank you so much for those of you who can make it here. Damn. we are live streaming our butts off, aren't we? All right. Okay, you have not seen it. So the video is of Kiely's boyfriend. That's what Fox 40 said. Kiely's boyfriend is the title, speaks. But I prepared a video for you so you could see, is it the boyfriend or is it the ex-boyfriend? Okay. All right. Do not send me the link to the person asking for my email. grizzlytruecrime.com. Do not send me Sammy's number. We can all see it on all the social media or the link to the boyfriend episode. All right. grizzlytruecrime@gmail.com. Grizzly, remember the serial killer from New York? Oh, he's in a woman jail. Okay. Anyway, let's focus on this case for now, right? These teenagers are cringy AF, says Kelly. And it's all so sus. I agree. So I wanted to, let's see how many people are here. Okay. All right, so here's the video I prepared for you. Let's put it on screen. Now, everybody, get out your notebooks, get out your pens, and start listening very carefully. Because I'm like, wait, what? When I'm listening to this, I'm like, what the hell? At least I got a good memory of some of these interviews. So to piece them all together and just see some of the inconsistencies, not saying anyone's guilty of anything. We just need to try and get some truth somewhere, and we are team Kiely, remember that. Tom, thank you for being here. Hello, all of you Grizzlies. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I think this one gets solved fast. Oh, I really hope so, Tom. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really hope so. I hope they find Kiely soon. This boyfriend says he absolutely believes she is alive and well, and that he or the friend Kate or someone else, like 2 or 3 of them, are going to find her. Wow. Okay. So watch this. Here we go.
Both at the party together. We were going around together. We were like a little pair. Everybody kind of saw us together. We would split off for moments.
It started to grow really big. I would say around 10 to 10:30. It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed. And I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed. But at this party, it was very large. Like, it was bigger than any party we've had in Truckee all year, and for a lot of years past. There were people from what we think Sacramento, San Francisco. I remember talking to somebody who was from San Francisco, Reno, Folsom, areas that were just way out of reach from it. And it was really overwhelming and weird to see, but I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, kids are around here. They have vacation homes up here. They're just coming to party because why not?
At just 16 years old, Kiely Rodni's friends say she has a very strong personality.
She's very bold. She'll tell you off if she wants to, and she's a fighter. She's not one to just sit there and not say anything.
She wasn't there camping. We drove all over town looking for places that she might have parked her car to sleep.
And this is the picture and video from the party. Renee, part of this clip here is from the Inside Edition one. Where she says when she last saw her, that's from the Inside Edition one. So I've compiled all the clips together in one place for you so that it's nice and easy to watch, and so you can see all the inconsistencies if you see them, and all that. So yes, we got it here. Hope you didn't miss it. If you did, this is the 2nd or 3rd time I'm playing this video that I made for you guys. And now I'm going to just show you this quickly, which says, this is the Daily Mail talking about where they seem to have spoken to Sammy, and she's talking about the party being like the Lord of the Flies. And she says here, Smith told the Sun she believes teens who were at the party and might have seen something that would help find Rodney are afraid of the consequences or how they might be viewed. We've said over and over again, we're not investigating any of you. We're partnering with you in an investigation for a missing person. This isn't about things you shouldn't have done. But it's also hard because there are so many teenagers. What are their relationships like with their parents? That can define a lot of what they're going to say. Are they used to hiding everything? Or is this a secret meeting, as we say, with rules? They're afraid of the consequences, right? Of how they're going to be viewed. So they're afraid of the consequences or how they're going to be viewed, how their parents are going to react. But at this point, it's like, who cares? We need to find her. Lindsay Rodney Neiman, the teen's mother, pleaded in an online video shared by authorities for anyone with information to come forward. We just want her home. We're so scared and we miss her so much. Okay. So we've seen this as well. We've gone through all of this for the last 3 days. We've live streamed every day since Monday about this case because my word, hour by hour, day by day, it's just like, you can't believe the amount of information, but also not. You know what I mean? Like, still haven't found Kiely. Oh my word. She was last seen wearing a black spaghetti strap bodysuit, green Dickies pants with a black grommet belt with black Vans. Wow. Okay. So there's that as well. They say Daily Mail photos show cops have set up a forensic tent at the bottom of a boat ramp that is accessed from the Prosser family campground. A small submarine with a camera attached was also seen being pulled from the water. So they're taking this water search like extremely seriously. You know, there's a lot of money, obviously a lot of money going into those types of searches. So there must be a reason why they think to search in the water, right? She was last seen at an end of high school party at that campground where friends said she appeared very drunk. Okay. Police released a statement saying that, or as of earlier this week, they'd received 300 tips since Rodney was reported missing on Saturday. They also noted they'd assigned 265 personnel to the search and logged a collective 4,600 hours. In addition to the boats and dive teams combing the reservoir, authorities have deployed helicopters to conduct aerial searches for the missing teen. So here you can see the forensics tent on a ramp into the Prosser Creek Reservoir and launched mini submarines fitted with cameras in a bid to find Kiely's SUV. But like, guys, like if you look at that lake, how is the SUV going to be anywhere but like at the where the boat ramp is? If you drive it into there, how far can it go before it sinks to the bottom? You know what I mean? That's what I find so strange. Wouldn't it be like quite close to the boat ramp or not? Am I wrong? Right? So, police dive teams have now joined the search for Kiely. An exclusive Daily Mail photo shows boats searching the Prosser Creek Reservoir, which is a 760-acre stretch of water. Look at it. A dive team from the Nevada County Sheriff's Department was on site early Tuesday morning, was seen setting up in a spot next to the reservoir, southwest of the camping area and accessible by a dirt trail. If you're brand new here, welcome to Grizzly True Crime. My name is Gisela K. I'm from South Africa, living in the Netherlands. I'm 38 years old. I love true crime. I'm a true crime author, podcaster, artist, and now YouTuber. Thank you for being here. I hope you will consider subscribing, hitting the bell to all, so you know when I'm going live. If we're covering cases like this where news breaks all the time, I could go live multiple times a day or every day at least. So make sure the bell is on so that you know when I'm going live. Otherwise, you're going to get FOMO. You're going to say, I'm so angry. I missed it all. Sorry, just hit the bell. It's for you. It's not for me. Detective Sergeant Scott Alford, who is leading the operation, said yesterday that no stone would be left unturned and pleaded with teens who attended the party to come forward. This is a search and rescue operation focused on the area where Kiely was last seen, and the search has expanded from there, he said. Right now, we have no evidence that supports an abduction, but we are not ruling it out. This is being investigated as a missing persons case and a search and rescue, not as an abduction. It's so weird how they're like, this is being investigated as a missing persons case and a search and rescue, not as an abduction. But so far, they've told us, okay, it's being treated as an abduction purely because her car cannot be found. So there's that as well. But no Amber Alert because they can't prove that any abduction occurred, right? So police boats and helicopters spent Tuesday searching the reservoir, a 760-acre lake that lies directly beneath the campground where Kiely was last seen. So here's a picture as well. Kiely's family home. We looked at the maps yesterday in detail. So we also did an aerial view with the flight sim. Thank you for everyone who sent Mr. Grizzly, who's my husband. That's what we call him. He likes to be anonymous. So you guys are like, Mr. Grizzly. Okay, so we saw a flight simulator video that he made for us where we actually flew over the lake area and to Kiely's house and over her area, that area as well. So we could just check out the terrain and all that. So if you missed that, I hope you'll check that out. Type 1 in the chat if you saw that, and type 2 if you did not, so that I know if I should show it again quickly a little bit, even just a little bit over the dam or not. So wait, 1, let's say, wait, are you typing already, guys? 1, if you want to see it again. 2, if you do not want to see it. Okay. So here's the picture. Oh, sorry. 1, you want to see it. 2, you don't want to see it again. All right. So this is a picture, a more clear picture of the car, okay, that they say. They released an old image of Kiely Rodni's 2013 silver Honda, which has been untraceable along with her. They also shared a photo of a hoodie that Kiely borrowed on August 5th, the day before she went missing. So wait, 1, you want to see it. 2, you do not, right? I even forget what I say. I think 1 is you want to see it. 2 is you do not. Why do these kids even have a car? Do they work? Well, Kylie's only 16, man. Okay. So this is a much bigger picture of the hoodie. Good job, good job. We could see it nicely here. Lana Del Rey, flowers on the back. You don't want to be forgotten. You just want to disappear. My word, what hoodie. More than 100 cops were combing the area near the campground where she was last seen, with police boats and divers scouring the 73-foot deep Prosser Creek Reservoir, which sits directly below. Police have blocked access roads leading to the reservoir and are believed to be working on the theory that Kiely accidentally drove her silver Honda SUV into the water. But then where's the car? Or does it just like drop off? Does it like go into the boat ramp and then just drop off to 75 feet? That's my question. Right? I think mods, can one of you please tell me, is it true that when I said 1, they want to see it again, right? We're getting a lot of 1s, so that you guys want to see it again, right? I think so. Okay. Why did it say blonde Kiely? Blonde Kiely, interesting way to word that. Blonde Kiely was last seen at a party at the Prosser family campground in Truckee, California in the early hours of Saturday morning at a party for high school students. The party was attended by more than 100 teenagers, some from as far away as the Bay Area of San Francisco. You see? Some from. Now, the San Francisco thing's interesting to me because at some point, I just couldn't find it right now, man. But Sammy said if, they were talking to some guys from San Francisco, a lot of people they didn't know. So they talk a lot about San Francisco and Reno. So it sounds like whoever was there, from San Francisco and Reno, maybe it was 2 dotty dudes they're talking about. Maybe it's 2 groups. I don't know. But they sound like a red flag to me. Show again. Okay. United for Survivors. When you drive into water, your car floats till it's completely filled with water, so it can be a few feet away from the boat ramp. Oh, so if she had driven into the water by mistake and it's dark and nobody saw, okay, you're saying the car can actually drive into the water and float a little bit and then sink down. And whoa, if it sinks down, then it's 75 feet down, 73 feet, as they say here. Right? My word. We're almost done with this, and then I want to show you quickly the website. I know there's a lot of updates. That's why I'm going live all the time, right? What? Wind cheater. What are we saying? Friends have said that Kiely had been drinking and they were worried about attempting to drive home. That's Sammy who said that, right? Kiely's friends and family have issued a plea for teenagers with any information to come forward, but family friend Abby, who asked not to give her last name, told Daily Mail that it is proving difficult. She said they don't want to come forward. I think it's because of underage drinking and things like that. We're trying to tell them that we don't care about alcohol. We're just looking for any information that'll help us find Kiely. Okay, we're trying to obtain as much information as possible. Our focus is getting Kiely home safely. And they did say they're not looking at prosecuting anyone, for taking drugs or underage drinking or anything like that. And here they also say she was last seen at 12:30 a.m. on Saturday at the Prosser family campground, 10 minutes north of Truckee and a short drive from the hotel her family owns. Well, short drive, 45 minutes or so, windy roads. Teenager sent to her mother a text message at 11:30, so we saw that as well. And she was going to meet her friends at Starbucks the next day to go camping. I don't know how you're going to party hard and then go camping. Oh, my word. Hangover camping, my word, imagine it. Or go hiking or camping, my word. Okay, thank you all for voting. She said, I love you, Mom. Okay, so we looked at that. I want to show you quickly this. The website is findkiely.com. Findkiely.com, you can say updated. It says 11th of the 8th, 22, right? You guys write it the other way around. 8/11/22. Search party report, sheriff updates, images of Kiely. Now, if you go to the images one, here's a Google Drive link here. And there's images that we haven't seen before. Here they say small sticker, so it obviously must be this like this then, because they put the sticker picture here. Yesterday, we thought it was just a guess, but there it is. Pictures of a car are here. This is a picture that we haven't really seen yet. What? Yeah, we want to open it. Shame. She's like daydreaming with a flower on her ring finger, wedding ring finger. That's such a sweet picture, though. Here's another picture of her. Okay. Here's another one. So there's a few pictures here you can see. So you can go to findkylie.com, click on images of Kiely, and maybe you see some images here you haven't seen before, you know? Let's look at this one. She's here as well. It's an awesome picture, right? That was a very nice, like, daydreamy picture. This one. Yes. And here's a picture of a car, bigger, so you guys can see it. Look out for this car if you're in the area or anywhere, because they say she could be anywhere in the world at this point, right? Sammy organized this party. Maybe she's feeling guilty about it. I don't know. Thanks, Megan, for leading people elsewhere. That's really great. Sweet. Not rude at all. Guys, just leave this place and go elsewhere. Okay, so we've looked at this. I'm going to close it now, okay, because you guys can see where to find it. Findkylie.com, right? Here as well, we've seen Jagger over here. He's also got another account, which is called, wait, I've written it down. Yeah, boys, something like Yeah Fisher Boys. I want to show you Jagger, the DE. Yeah Boy Fishing. That's his other account, which I think is on TikTok. I think it's on TikTok. Hold on one second. Let's go here quickly. I will show you the flight. It's called, I wrote it down, especially Yo Boy. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, okay. Underscore fishing. That's the one. Yes, let's find it. This one is also Jagger's account. Yeah, boy, fishing. So it's just really fishing. That's what it is. But I went to this anyway just to see, okay, well, there's 200 followers here. Who are those people? Who are the friends? What's happening? You know, just to see. So, okay, there's that as well. And then we looked at this, right? Yep. I saw on Friday morning she was going to meet us to go to a vintage car show, but then she changed her mind and wanted to go to this party instead. You see? She was going to meet us to go to a vintage car show. Then she changed her mind and wanted to go to this party instead. I extended her curfew. I've done it before and it felt safe. She texted me at 11:30 to say she'd be leaving at 12:15 to come home. She said, I love you, Mom. That was the last I heard from her. Okay. So we've got that. I think I've literally, yeah, I've shown you all that. This is the News Nation one. Hold on one second. Then we'll do the flight after.
Prosser Family Campground, north of Lake Tahoe, Friday night.
Where that white car is where the majority of kids were standing, in between these 3 trees right here. This is where the lights were hung up.
A friend showed us the area where an estimated 200 to 300 young partiers had gathered.
There were cars all up in here and all back in there.
A lot of older people started showing up that people didn't know. Like, a lot of drugs were involved, like drugs that we don't typically have. Just
I wonder what she means by drugs that we don't typically have. Maybe they usually typically would have, what, marijuana there or something, but now maybe it was other stuff. Ecstasy, MDM or something. I don't know all the drug names, okay, but like that, mushrooms, I don't know, you just don't know. They could have had all sorts of things. But I wonder who brought the drugs, and I wonder who brought the alcohol, because a lot of these kids were minors, you know. Coke and shrooms. What about Coke? Yeah, MDMA, that's the one. Ooh, fentanyl, that could be. MDMA, that's the one, yep. Guys, no, I'm not such a gangster when I can't even know the drug names. You're like, wait, what? Can you interview Jared or Doug Adventure's Purpose? Well, it's always hard to get hold of these people from the Netherlands, you know? But I could try. Although right now, I'm just following the case as much as possible. Molly or ecstasy, yeah? Fentanyl, okay. Okay, let's maybe not list more drugs in the chat, because YouTube is going to be like, what are these people talking about? You know, we're going to shut the stream right down.
in parties, and our parties also just aren't normally that big.
Kiely Rodni was last seen around 12:30 in the morning.
I went up to her and I said, hey, I got another ride home, because she was meant to be my ride home, but I knew she was too intoxicated to get me home. So I said, hey, I found another ride home. Like, I hope you stay safe. Like, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, I love you. Like, have fun and stuff. I think it's totally possible that somebody could have taken her and maybe offered to drive her home.
If you have her, please give me my baby back.
16 local, state, and federal agencies are searching on the ground, in the air, and the...
So we've seen most of that. I just wanted to show you that part where she showed where they were all hanging out. You saw that, right? because this, we've seen all of this. I just want to go forward like this. Yeah. So it's just, I find it interesting that she showed us the area right here. Here.
3 trees right here. This
It's interesting, like, do these 3 trees stand out to you so much? Because they all look the same to me. They all look so similar, but she's like, these 3 right here, right? Yeah. She was intoxicated to get home. Why didn't you call her mom and take her keys? I know, right?
This is where the lights were hung up.
A friend showed us
So if the lights were hung up there, the picture of the party, you know, when we saw all the people, must have been like this way then, right? They must have all been standing here, which you could see the cars parked here. I don't know how many cars there must have been. If there were 300 people there, imagine it. Oh my word. All in the dark, cold. What? So, but yeah, she showed us the area here.
the area where an estimated 200 to 300
You see? She's showing us.
young partiers had gathered.
There were cars all up in here and all back in there.
A lot of older people started showing up that people didn't know. Like a lot of drugs were involved, like drugs that we don't typically have.
And when she says a lot of older people started showing up with drugs that we don't typically have, whoa, like Meg saw a lot in 10 minutes, huh? Because she was only at the party for 10 minutes. Remember that? Okay, so there's that as well. Very interesting. So you can check that out also on News Nation if you want to, the full clip, if you want to. And then, yes, I'm trying to find a link for this community meeting that happened yesterday. I found one, but I don't see anything besides a moment of silence for Kiely. But her dad spoke there because people are saying, where's the dad? So Wednesday night, a town hall meeting was held in Truckee. Kiely's father, Daniel Rodni, spoke saying, we need answers. You need answers because when your kids become 16, where are they going to go? My daughter is a straight A student on her way to UC Santa Cruz at 16. She's 16, going to college. This is Tahoe. This isn't supposed to happen here. Okay. And again, they say Rodney's friend Sammy Smith said she was the last person to speak with her at the party early Saturday. She was having a fun time at the party, just being a teenager. She told ABC News, right? Everything she drank, I drank out of, and there was nothing that seemed off about it. Okay, but you apparently left at 12:25. You don't even know that your friend left. So how do you know what she drank after that? You know what I mean? Anyway, so they say another teen who attended the party tells us there was a heavy amount of drinking, that Kiely was having a good time and didn't appear to have any issues with anyone. Okay, with no trace of Rodney or her car, detectives are not ruling out a possible abduction. That's what they said, but there's no evidence to support an abduction. I also wonder, Caroline, what is the definition of older people? That could mean 21-year-olds or 40-year-olds, horn dogs, 60-year-olds. Well, there was a rumor going around. I think it was from a call-in from some, on another channel. I don't know where I heard this or read this. I just believe it was someone that called in, that they said there was a 40-year-old man hanging around there. And that's when they all got a little bit like, wait, what is this guy doing here? I don't know. Yeah, there was a 40-year-old man seen there. Where did we hear that? She was under pressure. We got in college, a lot for a 16-year-old to process. Okay. So I think I've shown you pretty much everything I can show you, like literally all the updates, okay? Which means that now, let's remove this. We did lots of map time yesterday. So what I'm going to do now is set up the simulator video. Okay, and so make sure while I do this, I'm just going to play a little Be Right Back song. It's very short. I'll be back in less than a minute. Okay, I just want to find the video for you so I can show it to you of the flight sim flying over the lake. Okay. Okay, and I'm back, and I'm going to show you the flight sim now. Someone said that wasn't Sammy. Meg did leave early, supposedly. Yeah, what we just saw was Sammy and then Maggie. Meg's, actually, Magdalene. And Meg said a lot of older guys started showing up at the party, and there were drugs that weren't ordinarily at these parties, you see. So I'm just saying, she experienced a lot in 10 minutes, right? Okay, so here we go. We did this yesterday a bit, but this, I'll just show you just flying over the lake, and then I'll go fast forward so that we can fly over a house again so you can see it. So this is the Microsoft Flight Simulator, okay, which means it's also an avatar. When you see the man flying the chopper, it's not Mr. Grizzly, it's just a simulator character. But thanks for the compliments anyway, guys. Thank you. And so he's flying over the area now, which is, you can see the map as well above me, where the party was held, okay? You heard lots of shrooms and coke. Interesting. Ketamine, my word. Yeah. 40-year-olds should not be hanging out with kids in a party type situation. It's weird. Oh, no, right. Well, could have been Predator Paradise. So this is the Prosser Lake area. This is where the party was held. And this is also where they're searching using helicopters and now submarines, all kinds of sonar. Divers are in there, everything, right? So you see, that's not Mr. Grizzly right there. That's literally an avatar, okay? I got a few emails and messages asking. Okay, so we're flying over this area here. And let's just go back to it. I'm just going to, so you can see it, right? There's a heli over the campground right now. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. They're out there every day. And yesterday they were actually over a different area. Did you guys see that? My word. Glow sticks and ecstasy. It makes sense now. Interesting. Oh, my word. That's so scary, Kelly. A parent. Ah, thank you, Rob. Yeah, where was the car parked? Well, she did show in that sort of area, and there was another video where she did show where the car was parked, similar area to what she just showed in that video on News Nation. You know? So it wouldn't be too far. They can't track her phone. Last phone activity, location, ping, everything was at 12:33 a.m., August 6th. Caroline. Mr. Grizzly's an avatar. Plot twist. Everyone will be like, wait, what? So this, yeah, it looks really realistic. If you see the water and all the effects and everything, I guess that's why people are like, what? Oh, wow. Okay. So you can see there, and now we're going back to this area. I just want to go forward a little bit. We're coming down again over the lake. And now it's heading towards our house. Okay, so we did all this yesterday. I just wanted to show you over the lake. And if we go to a house here, heading towards it now. Ooh, turning around. Wait. Sorry, guys. You're like, damn, what's going on? Okay, we're flying towards our house now. You can just see all the windy roads and everything in the area in general. The reservoir is 50 feet lower than right now. Oh. 50 feet lower. So how low is it? Because you mean like shallower, more shallow, because it's normally 73 feet deep. Minus 50 would be only, what, 25-ish? What? Okay, so this is the area, the Lost Trail Lodge, where Kiely lives. Beautiful area, I agree. All right, well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell, the thumbs up, everything. That's for you. Okay, the thumbs up is for me. I need that. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. But if you want to know when I next go live, subscribe, hit the bell so you know, okay? Tomorrow I'm going live on my second channel, Grizzly Unleashed. So that's a very different place to hear. This is true crime. That's all kinds of other things. Entertainment news, stories, motivational stuff. So I'm going to love you and leave you now with this simulated footage. And let's just see, where does he go? Back over the dam, I think. I'm going to play my little outro song, and I'll see you guys very soon. I'll update you as soon as there's any more information. If there's anything that I found. Before I go, let me quickly check Twitter, just in case. You never know. Before we end the live stream. Wait 1 second. Kiely Rodni latest. Law enforcement note that they've been asking attendees of the party who are willing to bring their phones to collect data. 12:33 a.m. is the last known time we have for Kiely. Anything after that, we've not been able to find. Okay. So yeah, there's nothing else new. I will update you if there's anything else, okay? Yeah, this is the camp. Is this the campground where Kiely? Yeah, that's where we are now. Yes. Thank you so much, Renee. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go back over to the lake, okay? Because here it goes back to the airport. So I'm going back to the lake to play the outro music, and I'll see you guys whenever there's news again. And I know I still have to share the Gabby Petito documents with you guys. I'll read it to you sometime. If you want to have a discussion about it already, we're discussing it on Patreon, okay? So I'll see you guys over there. All right, everyone. Bye.